Okay, I promised to follow up on reheating this pizza. I really enjoyed those two pieces I had the other day. I was satisfied with it, and I will do it again. But what I'm doing this time is, you remember I made 6 pieces out of that. So what I'm doing this time is the next 2 pieces I'm going to put in the microwave. Now, I don't know if it was the right decision or not, but I went ahead and put the gravy on there to nuke it all together. I've got a fly in here. And so I'm going to nuke this, and I'm guessing 2.5 minutes. We'll see what happens with that. But I did want to mention something else about those jalapenos. You can buy those jalapeno peppers, and if you just slice them up with the seeds and the seams in it, or whatever they call that white interior, if you'll take that out, then the jalapenos just aren't very hot. It's those seeds and seams inside the pepper that give it the heat. So I like the jalapenos better because I think they last longer, and the price is really more comparable than you would think. I checked the price of a bell pepper in the store one day when I was there, and it was 88 cents, and I bought 6 giant jalapenos, and after weighing it, it came out to 92 cents. So I'm not sure that by weight that the jalapenos weren't even cheaper than the bell pepper. But anyway, I can, being a single guy, I don't eat stuff up that quickly, so I can buy 6 jalapenos, and they'll keep in the refrigerator for quite some time. I'm talking a week, 10 days. So that's the reason I use the jalapenos instead of the bell peppers, and I believe the flavor and taste is comparable. So enough of that. I'm going to nuke this, and we'll see what happens with it. Okay, so I nuked that for 2.5 minutes, and when I pulled it out, it was a little bit bubbly, so I stuck it back in there for another 30 seconds, and I believe this is going to be hot enough right now. I'm going to take a taste here. What I'm concerned with is whether or not the crust maintained itself a little bit and didn't get all soggy. So let's take a bite here and see what we have. Yeah, that's really good. So that worked. It tastes as good as it did the other day. So I'm real happy with that. And I'm not sure, it might not be a little better. So anyway, there is that experiment with nuking that pizza. Now what I'm going to do with the next 2 slices, and that'll be it for the breakfast pizza, I'm going to put them in my toaster oven and heat them up that way. Now I'm pretty sure it's going to take a little longer, but we'll see if it's a little crispier. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. Now I also think that this would work if you bought a pizza at one of the pizza chains or a regular pizza restaurant. I think you could do the same thing by reheating it. I don't know how many times I've gone and just taken a cold piece of pizza and ate it that way. Not that that was terrible, but I think it's a little better to take a little extra time, heat that back up, and boy, that's really good. And I have a good cup of coffee here to go with it, and this is going to get my day started out real well. All right, thank you. I'll be back with the toaster oven pizza in just a minute. All right, here we are back a couple days later. I had to incorporate a little bit of oatmeal and fruit into my morning breakfast. But these I have already put through the toaster oven. I had them in there about 16 or 17 minutes, which is quite a bit longer than the microwave. If you're in a hurry, of course, you're going to use the nuker and not the toaster oven. But let's check this out and see how it tastes. Okay, this time I nuked. Whoa, I'm going to lose it here. This time I nuked the gravy. I didn't want to put the gravy in the toaster oven like I did the microwave. And I had plenty of gravy left out of that can. That Libby's can gives up plenty of gravy too, by the way. Now I just poured this out of, as you can see here, I did a video about some free storage and didn't get a whole lot of views. But I've been collecting these jars of different shapes. That was a jar that chicken bouillon came out of. That's a jelly jar. The jar that I had this gravy in just now, that was salsa, or else some nacho cheese sauce. So I collect those in different sizes. I even have some big ones, like pickle jars that were about a quart, in case I make up and have plenty of soup or chili or something like that left over. But now what we want to do is check out the difference in this nuked versus toaster oven pizza here. So let me get this around to get ready to take a bite and see what our difference is. I can already tell that we have a crunchier bottom to the pizza crust. Now let me take this bite. Excuse the chewing. Yeah, that's really good also, just like the other. That does have a crunchier, crispier crust. So if you prefer that, then I would go to the toaster oven. The only disadvantage that I can see is that it takes longer. But it's just as good, and I'm going to incorporate this pizza into my rotation of breakfast in the morning with my omelets and my breakfast tacos and other stuff that I eat. So this was well worthwhile doing if you want to give it a shot. It's inexpensive. I've had 3 breakfasts out of this for, I don't know, maybe two or $2.50 each, and so that's pretty good. So thanks for watching, and hope this gave you an idea.